you want somebody to step up in that secondary. You want to see somebody make flash or give the Giants some hope back there in that secondary. I think that's the main thing you want to see uh, coming out of this last game. Of course, I'm looking at the edge rusher position as well. Benton Whitley has come on pause as of late.
I was about to say.
So that I got you, bro. But that's somebody that to look out for, and I also think Elijah Chapman. Will Elijah Chapman play in this game? We're gonna see more of Elijah Chapman, or you're gonna see um, more of some of the guys on the back end that's competing for the offensive line, like
Mhm.
what's this dude's name, Scottman, or what is
Yeah, like slot
these
man
dudes
and
with these names? But yeah, cats like that. So that's how I'm looking at this last game here for the Jets and for the Giants. But the main thing and the main action is going to happen in these joint practices, and those start tomorrow.
mhm.
So that being said, I want to kick it over to Coach real quick. What are you looking forward to in these joint practices with the Jets and the Giants? And you can take it from both sides if you want to.
It's always
Oh,
going to be. It's always going to start with me with the trenches. Um, you know, you know, the Jets are going to have a very good front, defensive front. So this is going to be a good. That would be a good test for the Giants' offensive line. It can help only do anything. It can only help but make them better. So in terms of the level of physicality, and conversely, for our defensive line, it's a good defensive line to, you know, it can push to be a very good defensive line, if not one of the best defensive lines in the league. Once they get a level of continuity, and that can push the Jets' offensive line. I mean, they're having injuries. You have Mekhi Becton who went out, and they're saying he's the starting right guard. So but it'll be a good test for them right there. And
Mm-hmm.
then like you said, with Wilson and Rogers, look, it's going to test the secondary. No matter what, it's going to test them, and it's going to push them and force them. And look, Lazard, you say what you want about Lazard, but he's still a veteran guy, and he knows how to play in this game. And when you're going up against young DBs, they're at his whim. So that's something that I want to definitely look at, and hear about, and see how they stand up and how they test against them. Hmm.
Yeah, for sure, man. It is gonna be a test, man, with the Jets D line um, and the Giants offensive line, because the Jets, according to media, PFF, and these guys, they're the best defensive line in the NFL.
Hmm.
And I think some of those cats over there with the Giants, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence, and Brian Burns, might have a little bit of chip on their shoulder to show that, hey, look, don't sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Don't sleep,
Right.
son.
Hmm.
But Lou, you there? I want to kick it over to Lou real quick, man. What do you think about these joint practices coming up with the Jets?
I think we should go out there and stomp the shit out of him like I'm gonna do to the person that stole my tools.
Please stomp the shit out the us.
I know all the pawn shops. I've already went and put out all the word at all the employees. I've put a little incentive bonus for them. I'll grease their palms if they call me when the motherfucker come in there with my shit. That's all. That's all. We ain't got to call 911. We ain't got to do none of that, player. I know a lot of people on both sides of the fence in this city.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, I think we should get in there and beat the hell out the Jets to make an example that New York is ours and ours only.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Facts. Because the Jets are the ones getting all the hype. The Jets are the ones getting all the the
Glory.
accolades,
Hmm.
so to speak. So again, when you thinking about it like that, yeah, the Giants actually do got something to prove in these joint practices. You know, because the Jets have been the ones considered to be Super Bowl contenders.
Ever since Aaron Rodgers came over there, the New York Giants have been completely written off. Like Aaron Rodgers just gonna take New York to the promised land and the hell with the Giants. Nah, bro.
Hmm.
Right.
I thought you had a wrench too, though. You don't have a wrench on my channel?
This on the Big Blue Sports.
Oh, shit. I have to
Nah,
figure out how to
I
turn
know how to do it. I know how to do it.
turn
I
on
got it.
wrenches. Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
He got it. He's already on. He already got a
All
wrench.
right, man. All right, Lou, man, with the
Got the
technical
wrench.
advances here. But Cave, man, what you think about these joint practices coming up here with the Jets?
So it should be a good test for both our D line and for our O line, the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how we go up against the Jets D line. You know, with our first string offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Put it to the test against these guys. They got the number one D line. Let's put it to the test and see how we do. You know, we'll see from practice what's happening, and then also I want to see how you know, when the backups coming like Evan Neal, how he plays. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see in the second. I want to see for the cornerback slot too. I want to see where's going to be our Elijah Chapman. You know, trying to take that QB2 spot. You know what I'm saying? I want to see who's going to emerge. You know, is he on the roster? Hopefully he is on the roster. You know what I'm saying? If not, they're gonna have to go and get somebody.
Chapman?
No, I'm talking about our cornerback two. We have is a
Oh.
cornerback two on the roster. That's what I'm saying. Or they have to wait for cut day to get somebody else. You know, I mean the opportunity is there. I mean the opportunity's been there for a while, but nobody seemed like they want to take the ram by the horn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all what I want to see. I want to see Malik Neighbors
Pause.
cook. Pause. What? Can I
Because you
finish
said
my
you want to
sentence?
see Malik Neighbors, and you
Can I
didn't say
finish my sentence? You didn't let me finish the sentence. I want to see Malik Neighbors call Sauce Gardner in practice, bro. That's what I want to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Gardner supposed to be one of the number one top 5 corners in this league. You know, Malik Neighbors. Hey, if you that dude, go do something against Sauce Gardner, man. I think that's gonna be a fun matchup right there in practice. So I think that's something to look forward to. Um, man, Brian Burns against Tyron Smith.
Yo, speaking of Brian Burns, did you see that move in the Texans game? That spin move. I said, "Oh my god, the dude didn't even touch him.
That dude's getting double digit sacks and shit.
He was
Easily,
gone."
easily. He's already in the Pro Bowl, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean,
$1,800 worth of tools, Jarvis.
Ooh,
Not only did they bust my windshield, they stole all of my power tools that I have accumulated over the years. How I feed myself, how I pay my bills, how I make my side money when I'm not at work. They took all that shit.
mm.
But if I go flip shit, I'm the maniac. I'm the bad guy. I'm the crazy brown Latino, right?
Yeah, you know how I go.
yeah, man, it's things is it's crazy out here, man. You know, but you know, for every loss we take, man, we're getting
Get a gain and
twice.
stuff like that, but guys are in
Uh,
desperation mode right now. They're like,
you know,
Oh, they're
so
gonna be in desperation mode when I find them. That's when they're gonna be in desperation mode. I'm not giving up on this shit. I don't give a fuck if I don't get none of my tools back. I'm gonna get the nigga that got them. I guarantee you that shit.
I know, Lou. I know, man. I can hear it in your voice,
yeah,
man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know, like I said, bro, it just, you know, it's fresh. So of course, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be, um,
But let's not derail the stream.
tense thing. You know what I'm saying. But, so getting back to the Jets and the Giants, you gotta want to see what this D line and this O line matchup is gonna look like. Cause like I said, like Coach said, this is supposed to be the Jets ranked by PFF. I think they have the top 5 D line and O line in the NFL. That's their rankings, not mine. So if
And
you're the
and the O
Giants
line.
and the O line,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, and the O line. They hyped off the Tyron Smith signing. So, um, like I said, we'll see. They did draft Fashanu. I think he's a project, and I mean they got Moses and Barrett Tucker over there too. So, but we got Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau,
Right.
and the newest addition to, as my man Lou say, the Blitz Squad is Elijah
It's like
Chapman. So we definitely, I think we got a line to match up with them cats. And on the offensive line too, because
Mhm.
this offensive line ain't they ain't no suckers no more. We got no suckers
Damn.
no more on there. You know
Who
what
did
I mean?
I sent that text to Pat, didn't I?
We got what happened with Pat?
I sent Pat the text when you guys gave me the password and all that shit. Yep, there it is.
Oh yeah, he know it. Yeah.
No, that's why I sent it, so I have it on my phone.
Okay, yeah. But I got it if you need it. But
I was just trying to remember the numbers.
hmm but
Not your birthday, coach. I remember that because of that conversation, the first one.
Mm.
but yeah, we was definitely the it's going to definitely be a matchup. With this O line, um, with the New York Giants, man, and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron, the saga continues, man. So Aaron Rodgers is. He says this is one of the hardest pause camps he's been a part of in the last 7 or 8 years of his career. Um, and Rodgers is, you know, he's basically going out there saying, this is a good team and yada yada yada, all that stuff. But you know, talking about where he is at in camp and where he was at in the past, because of course this dude's coming off an injury. From things I've heard and seen in Jets camp, he hasn't looked great. The defense has been, gotten a better part of the two, offensive and defensively. And for some reason, I just don't see this working out for the Jets. I Unpopular opinion. Hit the like button. I don't see it working out. I don't think this dude is committed. He talking about this is a hard camp and he's tired and uh, all this and all that, man. So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just gonna be the O line because that O line is not top five, man. I mean, they got some question marks at that O line. Becton ain't there no more either. He's been hurt a lot, but Tucker's been hurt a lot. You got Tyron Smith and these other guys. I ain't gonna say it's a makeshift line, but hey, they got to get their stuff together, man. It's not like they played together for like 3-4 years. The O line together. This is a different O line because they had what's that Dwayne Brown and all that
There you
stuff.
go, Tudo. Do not have a wrench on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Mhm.
but yeah, that's what we talking about here, man, with the O line and the D line. But coach, what else are you looking forward to, man, in this matchup here with the Jets and the Giants? I know it's a preseason game, but is there anything else you can take out of this game if you're either team?
I mean, of course, you always want to look at the back end. Guys who are fighting for, a spot on the roster. How they can help this team. On special teams. That because that's also extremely important. That they show their worth on the special teams because that's a key factor, especially now with the new kickoff rules. Um, but yeah, you on the back end, you want to pay attention to those guys, and um, it's going to be an interesting battle because those guys are real hungry. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so is Tudo.
Mhm.
Tudo is hungry over.
I mean, yeah,
um,
you
the
got
I,
to look.
I
top
ain't got nothing to
the
give, bro. They
top
just broke my
offensive line.
windshield and took all my tools. I don't got it, Tudo.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta pay $400 for my window. I can't feed nobody right now. Sorry.
Yeah, let's just focus on the stream. See if we can get through that. Um, Leaf. What's good, man? I'll give you. I'll send you the link here in a second. Don't be a ninja watcher. Right, hit that like button, subscribe button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All
That's
right.
right, Tudo. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man, posting everybody's links in the chat. But any other takeaways, man, from this upcoming game, this Jets Giants game? Because I want to see Daniel Jones play. To be honest with you,
Me too.
personally.
Yeah, he
You
needs
know,
more
and
reps.
I
More
don't
reps.
know if he's gonna play in this game. And
That'd
you
be
know,
stupid if he doesn't.
they're talking like
He
he's
should have
not gonna
played
play.
every preseason game. When you've been out for 10 months, you need to get back into a rhythm. He should have played every preseason game. And I put that squarely on Dable and Shane.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He is not some
Confident.
established starter that's been like, like 10, 12 years in the league. This guy needs reps, like Lou said. He needs work. He has stuff to work on, and the fact that he has been injured and hasn't played and needs to knock off whatever rust he has. So uh, that is why I don't necessarily like Brian Dable's approach to the preseason. We seen it in 2023. This team was not ready in game one. They got absolutely whooped.
40 to
So
nothing, wasn't it?
yeah. So again, you have the team ready. If you gotta give these guys a series or two, just to get them in a little bit of a rhythm, just to get them some confidence going into the regular season. That's what you need. Joint practices are great, but live reps in games are better. You
Mhm.
know, um, what's your thoughts on that, Coach? The preseason approach, with Brian Dable.
I'm different than you guys. Once you know who your starters are, that last preseason game, you don't play them. It's always been like that. When you had the four, they played a little bit in the first two. I agree, and then the third one is where you got your meat and your potatoes, and then the last one is all about the back end. And that's always
Making
been
the
it's
roster. Yeah.
yeah,
But
it's
that was
always
when we had four. Now they took one of those away, and with him
That's
being
even more the reason why. That's even more the reason why everybody talks about the injuries and everything, and then with the dual practices, you do put it in even though it's controlled, you do put them into a game situation. So this way, you don't have to really put them out there in that game, and then you focus more on the back end guys. But I do understand where Lou is coming from, and I'm not saying it's wrong.
Absolutely, yeah.
So please don't think that's what I'm saying. I'm just of a different mindset.
no, yeah.
Mhm.
There's more than one ways to gain the same goal. I get it. We don't
Mm.
all gotta think at everything the
No,
same
I was
track.
telling. So I'm talking about to anybody who's in the chat who might think that I'm coming at. No, I'm not coming at him. I just see things differently. That's it.
Mhm.
The Mets have cut it to 7-5,
That's
bottom of the
that's
eighth.
making a comeback. Okay.
So those Metis. Go salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in, bro.
So,
Definitely appreciate your support. All right, man. Let's get into some. Where we want to go next? Let's talk a little basketball here. Let's get into the schedule release. We're gonna go Knicks first. Got the Knicks fans on the panel. Y'all need some coffee or some energy drinks.
Pseudo with the super chat.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Knicks regular season schedule. Get rid of this sidebar. So. Alright.
Oh, I got the screwdriver. I'm gonna use to puncture that motherfucker. Don't you worry.
Hey
Yeah, so next schedule the first
man.
20.
$20 super chat. Lou, place an order for a small cheese pizza with no toppings or nothing else. We ain't got no more money. Our tools are gone. Screwdrivers, mate.
With the
So
school.
Tudo, man, send us some money,
Salute,
man.
Tudo.
Trying to cheer up his brother.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
sir.
bro.
Appreciate that too, though.
Um, but yeah, let's get into this Knicks schedule, man. Me and Kay was talking about it a little bit backstage here. I think some of the key dates here, and I'm looking at. I always look at like in the NBA. I look at when is your West Coast road trip, especially when you're an East Coast team. I look
Mm-hmm.
at when is your West Coast road trips, because those are the most impactful, because those are usually the longest stretches where you're away from your home arena.
The
So
holidays.
there's a couple ones here for the Knicks, and it's some interesting ones. So I'm looking at right here Wednesday, November 20th, starting, and this is starting
Phoenix road trip.
Thanksgiving week or whatever. So Phoenix, you got Utah, you got Denver, you got Dallas, and then you got Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Now this, of course, is coming off a stretch where you play Chicago, the Nets twice, and Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So again, these games are going to be key too, because if you
Right.
drop a couple of these games, and then you go out here and you get
Look at
whooped
it.
by Phoenix and Utah and Denver and Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
now you kind of losing momentum here a little bit. So that's a key stretch here for the
That's right.
Knicks. And then the other stretch that I'm looking at is where's it at? It's the LA trip. Yeah, right here. So
Second road trip out
yeah,
west.
and it's a little bit of a combination because you got Cleveland, Boston, and you come back for Philly, and then you go Memphis, Miami, Golden State, which is weird. You playing, and then you fly out to go
Right.
to LA, Sacramento, Portland, and back to Golden State.
Right.
So they capping you off with 2 games against Golden State. So that's key right there.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how you match up against Golden State, and then the Lakers, they're a wild card team. Who knows if they're popping or not. Same with the Clippers. Kings are always tough, especially at home. And then the Blazers, you should get that one. But those are two key dates, man. There and with the NBA schedule release, man, that I see for the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Knick fans, talk to me. How y'all feeling about this schedule? And is it anything that you want to take away from it, if anything at all? Maybe it doesn't matter.
I'm feeling good about the schedule. Early on, what I'm saying, we're gonna see if Julius and Mitchell, they be back early if they're gonna be ready. If they be back and ready, I'll feel good. I got us in the first 20 stretch of the season. I got us at 16-4 or 17-3, somewhere around there.
Ooh, man.
We ain't playing, bro. We ain't
17-3.
or 16-4, bro.
Knicks win 57 games.
Like I said, like I told on another, I think this is our first season we can get crack that 60
Wow.
mark.
Only 4 losses in the first. So Boston.
Our first loss, I look at it is Miami because for some reason,
Miami.
I don't know what it is with Miami sometimes.
You got Milwaukee, Philly in there.
Yeah.
And that road trip I talked about.
See, those are the statement games. Those are statement games. So that's the games that they're really going to come to play. Those games that they got to send a message with Milwaukee, Philadelphia, and Boston. Those are the guys. Cleveland too.
We definitely got to make a statement when we play them Brooklyn dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can make a statement, all right.
And them damn Pacers. We coming for them Pacers though. We coming for them Pacers though.
The Pacers, I understand, man, but I mean,
The Nets
Milwaukee's-
is just because of NYG. That's the only reason I say that.
I know.
I mean,
'Cause I know he used to be a Knicks fan. I know in his soul he used to love the Knicks.
not a Knicks fan, bro. No, I'm not a Knicks fan. So And to the point anyway. Like I said, there's no bragging rights here at all between either
Right.
team. I'm
Ain't
gonna keep
until we
saying
do
that.
something.
So
Ain't
you
nothing
can
until we
feel
do.
good about the Knicks. You want to. You haven't done anything. You've done nothing more than what the Nets have done. So, I mean, your little window is open. Happy, joy. You
We
know what
gotta
I
take
mean?
advantage of it.
And
We gotta take
if
advantage
you
of it.
don't take advantage of
The
it, that
window has
motherfucker
been open before, and we did
it will
nothing with
shut
it. So.
exactly. It will shut, close, and it will stay closed for a good 20, 25 fucking years before it reopens again. So, I mean, enjoy it while it's here, Knick fans. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, it's gonna be open and we breaking the glass, so we going through that thing, bro. We going right through that thing.
Better hope so.
So I ain't worried about it. Like I said, the only thing is gonna be health on our side. That's all I care about. If we healthy, I don't give a damn about nobody.
I
Nobody.
just would like to see us get a chip before Patrick Ewing dies. I would
Yeah,
love to
I
see that
that'd
think
be great.
man
I
get
think
a
they
chip.
losing to Boston that first game. To be honest with you,
I don't think so.
I think they losing that one.
I think we're gonna go there and send a message to them boys.
I might lose the first three.
Them boys. Them first three, man. You must be crazy, bro. We winning them first three.
Lose the first three.
Cleveland, Indiana, and Boston. Yeah.
Lose the first three.
Yes, sir.
hmm Miami, I think Miami's starting to fade. Their magic is running out.
Yeah, I mean the Magic run out, but say they still Miami and stuff like
Still a
that.
good team, absolutely.
Supposed to have them guys playing because one thing Miami do, the
Yeah.
one thing they do is
Salute
they
Will
play.
Wilkins.
One thing they do is play with heart and determination. That's another thing. You can't take that away from them. They gonna bring it.
Irvin K, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Rich Monet, what's good, bro?
Appreciate you.
Mahone. He corrected us before. That's Rich Mahone.
Rich what?
Rich Moan.
Oh,
I was
Rich.
calling him the same thing. I was calling him Rich Monet too, but it's Rich
Okay,
Moan.
Moan. Okay, my bad, bro.
But what's your thoughts on the schedule, man? Like, you really think this is a 60-win team?
Yo, this is the first time we get a chance to crack the 60. Like I said, we stay healthy. That's what it's all about health. Because like I said, we deep, bro. We deep. We got a lot of depth, which is great. I mean, we don't have depth as far as the bigs. That's all I'm saying at center position, but every other position we got depth in. Like I said, we could get another center during the season or whatever and stuff like that. So I ain't worried about that part. But man, that's all I say is health, man. If we stay healthy, we good.
Coach, what about you, man? How you feeling about the schedule, man?
I don't think anything about it because both the Knicks and the Nets are irrelevant when it comes to basketball in New York City. The only team that's relevant is the New York Liberty. That's it. I don't care about neither one of them bum ass teams. Neither one of them. Liberty rule New York, and until y'all playing for a championship, don't come see me.
Oh, okay.
Don't come for me, huh? If I
Shots
ain't sent
fired.
for you.
Nah, seriously though. The first three is going to be a test right off the bat, and in
Right back.
respect,
Mhm.
because you're going up against playoff teams. So,
Mhm.
and that's what you need, when you want to get started into the season. Now, what's going to happen, to start with, Jay Randall and Mitchell to start. Now Boston, they're going to be without Porzingis, so if you have your full squad, you should be able to. I say you should be able to hopefully come out on the winning side. I'm not going to say you're going to blow them out, but hopefully you should be able to come out on the winning side. With that, but now I did see somewhere where someone was talking about, well, Tatum will dominate Julius Randle, as power forwards, and I'm like, that's disrespectful first and foremost. And I've always been one who's been hard on Julius Randle, but first of all, Tatum can't handle Julius Randle if he takes him down on the box. I don't care how much athleticism he has. Julius can get physical with him. Now, on the other end, yeah, he's going to make him work, and that's what you should do, and it should go both ways. And that's the thing. You go through the lineups. They said we had Brunson as far as the point guard, but Boston had all the other starting five, the rest of the starting five, and then the Knicks had the bench. In terms of who had the advantage. Where I'm sitting here saying, no, that's not true. Oh no, Derek White and what you call it at the 2 guard were even. Sorry,
By Drew Holiday.
Bridges. No, they had Holiday. They had Brunson over Holiday.
Okay.
So I'm saying, you know what, OG. Okay, if you want to say Jaylen Brown and OG, you're going to give it to Jaylen Brown. Yeah, but I think OG is a better defender than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a better offensive player. Yes, but
You think so?
what as far as the offensive game,
Defensively, you think OG and Anunoby's a better defense?
Jaylen Brown can't go. Jaylen Brown can't guard a center. He can't guard a 4 spot.
Right.
OG has shown he can do that.
That's true. I see what you're saying, like overall.
Yeah, and OG can guard 1 through 5. What's up, Nick?
What's good, Nick?
Good Nick.
So
Pat,
that's
what's good, bro?
that's
you know what
that's
the link is.
that's
Taj,
why
what's
I
good, man? Appreciate you tapping in.
Taj, go
Iman, what's good, man? Appreciate you
Sports
tapping
Network.
in. Definitely, man. For
Taj,
sure.
go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network channel.
But go ahead, Coach. You go ahead.
yeah, no, I mean, but when you sit here and you look at it, both teams to me they're pretty much evenly matched. When you really sit down and you think about it, and the continuity, both teams, are pretty much familiar with each other for the most part. Yeah, you're bringing in Bridges, but I think he will fit in smoothly. After the first 2 games, if you go to the Pacers game, that's going to be a challenge. Pacers just they match up with the Knicks, but that was last year. This year we if we have our full squad, we've been saying that. Let's see what happens. If it's a full squad, does Indiana, really handle or beat the Knicks in a close one? So and Cleveland is always going to be tough, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't sleep on them, but to Man Cave's, 16-4, 17-3. I mean, I understand, and I hope he's right. I really do. So I think this team is going to be right around the 50 wins, maybe 52, 53. So I mean, I still have to. While the Knicks did bring in some key pieces, I still have to respect everyone else in the division, in the conference. Philly. You can say what you want about Philly. Once they get comfortable, they do have a dangerous squad. They really do. If everyone is on the court.
Yes, sir, Irv. Yes, sir, Irving.
I love Orlando. You know that I've always loved Orlando, and especially picking up Caldwell Pope. I really think that's a great addition. Miami's still going to be tough, but yeah, they're hurting, especially losing. I think losing Martin is going to be a lot more important than people really realize. So, I mean, as far as the Knicks, like I said, I think they're going to, if everybody's healthy, they're going to be around a 53 win team. I mean, if things really go right, then yeah, I could see them getting to 60 wins. But for the most part, I think it's about 50 to 53.
Knicks 60 wins this year will be a special season, yeah. But what good is 60 wins if you don't win that chip?
None.
You need to win a chip if you the Knicks. You need to win a chip.
Need to or should be competing for the, at least the Eastern Conference Finals, if not the NBA Finals.
No,
So
they need to win a championship.
So you saying need to? That's why I'm focusing on that word need to, because there's a progression. They didn't even get out the second round. So you're telling me, okay, just because you bring on Bridges, then they need to win a championship as opposed to getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, getting over that hump, and at least getting to the NBA Finals. And I'm not saying they shouldn't compete to win. That's not what I'm saying. But the key word is need. The key two words is need to. So, okay.
They need to win the championship.
Why do you say need to?
First for your fans. First for your fans has been starving for so long for a title. Second of all, look, you did go out and make the move for Bridges. You value chemistry. Over getting somebody like Paul George, and that's fine. That's okay. You can't knock them for that. So again, you're saying you're ready. 3, your coach Tom Thibodeau. He has some questions. Is he a championship coach? Can he get a team to a championship and win? That is a question mark. So again, the Knicks need to win a championship. The New York fans and period need to stop settling for this. We can be good enough or just being relevant. Because teams, y'all hit the like button. This is Heart of the City, goddammit. Let me talk to y'all about New York City. This city has had a losing mentality for a long time right now. And getting to a Eastern Conference championship or a conference championship or nothing like that or anything like that is not going to do it. You need rings. That's right, coach. Show them the goddamn rings. We want championships, goddammit.
Okay, want. You see, that's the thing. You say want. Okay, there it is.
Well, yeah,
want. No, but see, want is not need. Okay. Want is not need. It's
what
like,
are you playing for then?
Okay, but you're missing what I'm saying. Okay, because there's also a process. I know people don't like hearing that. It's like building a house. You got to have your foundation in place first. Then you got to add on pieces before, the first floor, the second floor. There's a step to go. That's why the word need to is, then really every team that made changes this year is based on what you're saying, needs to win a championship. Otherwise, it's a complete, utter failure.
We're not talking about every other team.
No.
Sorry, standards ain't the same. Sorry.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is. A championship, competing for a championship is the same wherever it is.
The Knicks
I don't care if you in Alaska.
Expectations as the dang on Charlotte Hornets coach.
Expectations is not need to me. It's expecting, but it's not need to. See, there's a difference. You expect to win, but it's not needing it.
Okay, so. Again,
I told you before. Don't play with words with me. Don't fuck with words with me.
Okay, that's
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So, I take out a beautiful young lady out to dinner, and whatever. And we date for a couple of months, whatever, a couple of weeks, however you want to think about it. All right. So I want to close the deal. But I don't need it. There's a difference. That's why I'm saying that. I don't need it. It's not going to make or break me. Not me. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm a dumb fuck, and
if you put in that analogy, I'm not going to argue with you. But I'm going with a totally different.
But then again, I've been there. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I already got plenty of championships. This is my dynasty ring too. So maybe just championships is like maybe I'm like Tom Brady. I'm like, all right, this is just another damn championship.
It might be.
I get what you're saying. Though. I understand. I do understand what you're saying as far as the Knicks fans, and Knicks fans have been dying and have been through a lot of heartbreak, and I understand. I really do understand that, and I respect it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I don't go Google Gaga. I like that. You know, we don't now. Do I want to see us competing? Yes, that's the first thing. You know, as a coach, I want my team competing. I don't want to see us just going out there going through the damn motions. You know, then,
Tuto,
then
Gianni
what's it all
is
for?
studying.
But as far as the championship, yeah, I want to go, but based on what they're doing, I mean, I can't go all in to say need to. I want them to win a damn championship. Damn it, yes.
Yeah.
But in the same token, I'm not going to be devastated if they don't. No matter, a lot of the Knicks fans will, and you know what? That's on y'all. I get it. I respect that. Not me. Not me.
Tudo with the 4.99 super chat says, Lou, we already know you're a Pepsi addict. Go get your soda, pops, and your cheese pizza. You've had a rough day already. All right, man.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, Tudo.
Spark it up,
I'd rather
Lou.
the Knicks
Spark it
lose
up,
in the
Lou. Spark
first
it
than
up,
in the
Lou.
Eastern
Spark it up.
Conference Finals.
You already know.
Hell nah.
Uh,
First round.
No, we're not going out in the first round. Then that's a failure. That would be a failure.
Comment,
Hmm.
so
man. You blocking my whole face.
what? Hey, you happy?
Yes, there it is, Coach. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, we can stop the screen share anyway. Just wanted to go over the Knicks schedule real quick, and then we'll
Wait a
go over
minute.
the
Wait a
Knicks
minute.
schedule
I
here
got you, Leaf.
in a
I got you,
second.
Leaf. I got you, Leaf. Hold on. Damn it. You son of a bitch.
All right, let's see what we got here for the Nets.
I am 5 subscribers away from 1,800. Can we get 5 subs to G Nation Inside
I
Sports?
tried, Lou. You know
I
that.
know.
Sir.
They stole them shits right after the stream ended.
No, he did.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
put me right back in 1792. I said, damn, boy, they dirty.
Oh, come on, Yanks.
Get on my nerves.
All right, Leaf.
Man.
Top of the 10th, man. 3-3.
Man, the Yankees don't use 7 pitchers in this game.
Yeah. The Orioles end up beating the Mets 9-5. So the Yanks need to win this game and stay in first place. Need to win this game to stay in first place.
Sucky one time.
Yeah,
It's all because of you.
top of the 10th. Guardians, nobody else.
You went away. Now my life is filled with a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
Estoy bilingual. Me no speak English to go.
Mm.
All right.
But I still remember the melody.
Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets, man. I mean, again, if you're the Nets this year, you're just looking to see what some of the young talent on this team
That you can beat.
can do. So I'm not too worried about this schedule per se, other than how many wins is it going to take to get a top 3 pick. And I'm not talking about tanking, but it's already set up for that to happen, you know. And look at this road trip here. My goodness. At Denver, Utah, Portland, LA, Oklahoma City. Then you come back for the Knicks, Suns, Heat, Kings.
Wow. Murderous row, right? Murderous row.
Yeah, I could see them losing 60 games. This is not setting up to be a very promising year. And then, I mean, you coming out the gate, Atlanta, Orlando, on the road. Then you come home for two tough games. I mean, you think you come home and get a break. Nah, they give you Milwaukee and Denver. And you go back out for Memphis. And then you get a little bit of a break here with Chicago, Detroit. But it ain't even starting out good for this team. So, um, I'm a fan. I'm a realistic fan. Not a homer here. This ain't looking good. This ain't looking good right here. This ain't looking good for the Nets. And you know what? It shouldn't look good because this is the position you put this team in. All they could look forward to, this fan base, is a tank season.
But the thing with the NBA, with the you see, like the NFL just go by records. NBA, I mean, they go with that lottery system and all that stuff. So, I mean,
Yeah,
a team that could probably like almost end up in the playoff, but just miss it by barely, could end up winning like pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's
Gangnam Style.
that's usually what what happens. But the goal here is
Hey,
to
hold on. It's
lose.
Raw No Condom style. Whoop, 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 whoop.
But yeah, the goal here is to lose as much as you can, to get to where you at least get the top three. You know what I mean? That's what you're looking at. I see what you're saying. You could easily not get a top.
Right. Because somebody could slip back into that top four pick.
Here's a coach. The first day of practice. All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Y'all go over there and sit down on the bench because we ain't practicing. No practice at all this week. But coach, why? Because we trying to lose. Damn it. Coach, I ain't come over here to lose, damn it. I came over here to compete to win. You know what? Your ass is cut. Bye.
The next players you see is like,
I mean, pretty much,
hey, if a player is really playing, if he's really playing good, they're gonna sit him down on the bench. They're like,
no. I mean, I know I'm joking, but you know what? These guys are gonna compete. But I get what NYG is saying. Management wise. So please understand, people. He's not talking about the players. He's really not. He's talking. They're going to compete. Yeah, they just bring in some busters to come out in.
Yeah, they're setting it up to where you don't have the team to compete. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the roster.
But see what I was saying with the NFL should do that too, though. They should put a lottery system in there because some teams tank on purpose to get the first pick, and I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're a bad team, but. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be a weighted system at the end, see who gets the top 2 or 3 picks or whatever.
It's tanking too, though. It's just like people wanted the Giants to do for Drake May. Lose on purpose to get a top pick. That's basically what we're talking about from a just in a basketball standpoint. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So easy translation. But that's where the Nets are. You know what I'm saying? Tank for Ace or Dylan or Cooper Flag or whoever. I know fans want Ace Bailey, but it's not necessarily guaranteed you're gonna get him. So that's why I say be happy with the top 3. If you can get one of those top 3, just roll with it.
Hey NYG, I'm gonna start laughing if they start shutting down players to the end of the season because they don't want to win, right? They be shutting them down to low management.
Who would they be shutting down? Cam Thomas?
Cam.
I mean, that's the only one that would.
Claxton, Clowney, them dudes like shut them down. Like
unless them dudes start cooking, which the Claxton and Clowney.
I can see. You know what? They go on the 10-game winning streak. I can see NYG and a lot of Nets fans be like, damn it, y'all can't even tank right. Damn it.
Right. He said shut him down, man. Shut him down like Mark Cuban. Like Mark Cuban did to keep his pick.
Set up to do it, man.
Yo.
To do it, bro.
We need 11 subscribers on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network to get to 100 right now. Whatever you doing, stop. Go to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and hit that subscribe button right god dang now. You hear me? Get us to 100 subs right now, man. Or I'm going to come over there and beat you like you the one that stole my damn tools. I see you over there, Ninja, watching in the Shadow Realm. Hit that goddamn subscribe button.
You better be careful, Lou. They might like you beating them like that.
Oh no. All right. But yeah, so that's basically what we talking about here, man. With
No GPS, no road signs.
yeah, I mean, it's hard of the city though. I'm not gonna make my show about the New York Giants. I mean, my God, I'd fucking have to hang myself. Like,
Really?
You want to talk some basketball,
man, because that conversation gets exhausting at times. It just does, because it's all about one fucking player. That's why I created Heart of the City.
right?
To talk about other shit. Like, fuck that, yo. Motherfuckers want to keep arguing over the same goddamn shit. That's literally the fucking definition of insanity. I am not insane.
Yeah, but what is an argument?
Over and over and expect.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. You said what does an argument take?
Two people.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. So if one person is just going on and on, what I'm saying is you like it's gonna make you want to hang yourself. Really? I mean, if you
just even fucking having it on the fucking brain. Pause. It's just I like to
I get you.
expand my thinking.
I get you. I can too. Hey, look, I've been taught a very valuable lesson by one gentleman. So I'm working on being better. So I do get where you're going. So it's just what do we say? No, I'm not.
But NYG as a Knicks fan is the same thing too. The one player they talk about is Julius Randle. That's what's gonna be the Knicks discussions. Like, is he gonna buy in? Is what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna hear.
That's all I keep hearing. Do we trade him or all this and that? I've been saying, yo, we don't know what we have. Wait, when we did the trade, we were 20-3 and Randall was there. That's why it's like, why would you want to do? You don't know when. You know what?
And Stephen A. went with that narrative of lefty players on the Knicks and all that stuff, and I was like, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Like, they got all these lefties on their team, that's why they keep going left. And I was like, bro, the righties go right all the time, blah, 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 blah. If you can't stop it, you can't stop it.
Man, whichever hand you like using, man, it don't matter. Come on, man. Just get it in the hole. That's what you gotta do. Just get it in the hole.
Shit.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah. We are a family network.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get sent to my room.
So NYG, what you say with your Nets, man? You just see like, yo, you're gonna lose 60 games. They could be 22-60 this year.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work out well. I mean, they don't have the team to really.
Are they
compete.
Worse than Portland and Detroit?
Yeah, they got less talent than those teams.
Oh wow,
bro, we didn't have a fucking pick the last.
They didn't have a pick
years.
for like right.
We don't have no young talent other than. Well, I will say this: they have found a way to put some young talent on the team, but it's not like top 5 talent type. You know what I'm saying? So there's really no young player where you're looking to build around. It's just Cam Thomas, and that's it. And depending on how you feel about him, it's like. Wow.
I mean, Detroit got Cade Cunningham. They got Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duran.
Right? Yeah, yeah. And then Portland, they drafted what's the kid's name?
Klingen.
Yeah,
I mean, Scoot Henderson.
Scoot Henderson, yeah.
But how is he? Because I mean, he's not. He hasn't looked the way I think, but I mean, he's still young though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's young. He's a young player.
Scoot Henderson.
But yeah, that's who they. Because they traded Dame and drafted him, and then they drafted
Leaf.
Klingen.
I gave Leaf the invite.
Leaf might be watching some WNBA game or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but Yankees still tied 3-3. Um, Mets.
The Yankees got out of that. It was like first and third, nobody out in the 10th for the Guardians, and they okay.
Mhm. So bottom 10 now.
It's up to the Yankees. The Yankees can pull it out now because they got a runner on second base with no out. That's what they
Mets
start off.
game is final, and so what are you guys' thoughts on where this Yankees team is at this juncture as we
As you want to know what, NYG, um, I stopped a few days ago and I took a look at the Yankees and for all the up and down. Yeah, the team is up and down. We are up and down.
mm,
They're still one of the top teams in baseball.
Yeah,
They were just last week. They were in number
tied for the
one.
best record in the.
It's like it's Yankee. Look, we're spoiled. We're spoiled as Yankee fans. We have high expectations.
That's
I
what I'm
get.
talking
Yes, we
about,
do.
yeah.
Yes, we do. But when you sit down and you look at, yo, bro, I'm like, you know how I going on Cashman and then I look at the standings. I'm like, yo, what? They're first place. They have the best record in baseball. Now, mind you, we started with a big gap. Yes, we did. It closed. I get it, but we're still in tied. Literally, we're in the top 5 most of the times. So, and think about it. Our big time players are Soto and Judge. Okay. We haven't had the dominating pitching. For the most part, Cole is starting to get around a little bit. Okay. Hopefully by the time the playoffs come around, he'll be at his elite self. But you sit here and you think about it and you go through this, and for everything that you're saying about the team, and it's justifiable with some of the issues and the holes, they're still one of the best teams in baseball. And it makes you, for me, it has me stepping back just a little bit and saying, whoa, wait a minute. If they can just fix just a few minor things, could they be bringing 28 home to New York? Could they? It is a possibility.
Yeah, that's the hope.
And that's, but see, we could say this about every team. We could say this about the Phillies. You can say this about the Dodgers. Not Atlanta. You can say this about Baltimore because they're there. The Guardians, you see what they're doing. So it's like, oh, wait a minute. You know what? Every team has issues. It's just, wait a minute. Let's get to the second season and let's see who gets hot and goes on that run, because that's really where it's going to matter. So can the Yankees get their pitching line? Because as you always say, when it comes to the playoffs, it's about the pitching.
Mm-hmm.
So can their pitching, that's where I want Cole and whoever else behind him. And if whoever else behind him can hold the fort and catch fire, right now I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I want to see. I definitely want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, it is one of those wait and see type things. It's just who do you trust in the playoffs outside of
Judge and Soto.
Nah, just pitching wise, outside of there's Leaf, outside of
He is
what's his name?
Cole.
Cole. Yeah, man.
I mean that's true. That's true. And but who in all these baseball teams do you feel is like that? I mean, the Dodgers, even with Kershaw, they're up and down sometimes with him. So it's like who's that beast of a pitcher? The kid from Pittsburgh. But is Pittsburgh? Is Pittsburgh really going to be in that position? So it's I don't know.
I guess it's just
everyone is there, so it's like
what's the kid in Detroit? I mean, and they a bad team. They need to get him from Detroit. That dude's a good pitcher. Pitcher on Detroit.
Well, see, teams. I will say this: teams in the league don't want to give the Yankees talent like that. That's the one thing I do believe. They don't, because they know if they get that talent, then it's going to push them over the top. Now, is this collusion by the league against the Yankees? I don't know, but conspiracy theory. Shout out to NYG. That just that can be a conspiracy theory. Hey, are y'all ganging up on the Yankees?
Oh, you think, Coach? You think? You don't think it is? You don't think it is, one thing?
I'm just saying.
If it look like a duck, it smell like a duck, then it's a duck.
If it look like a duck and it smell like a duck, it's my
ex-girlfriend. Quack like a duck.
It's my ex-girlfriend. No, let me stop.
All right, let me read this super chat, guys. Pandemonium with a $50 super chat. Believe that's going to you, Lou.
Yeah.
Says, hey guys, maybe I'm in my feelings, but going over that DJ pick 6, it seems that he was looking downfield until it was too late to dump it off, which plays into the narrative that the coach told him to throw it down the field.
Well, I forgot who it was who broke it down. They broke it down because I went back and he showed it. Number one, both receivers were laid out of their stance.
Yeah,
and it was like, and when I saw it, I was just like, that matters. It's not they were jammed or anything. Now they did get jammed down the field, and it was illegal contact. And then Neighbors got pushed down in front of the linebacker instead of working over him because DJ was looking at him. That's who DJ was looking for. And then, he came back down to his second down. And also, which no one talks about, on the play, both tight ends chipped. So you only had 2 going deep initially, and then both tight ends on both sides went to the flat on each side. So they really were not in the play. They were just checked down. So it was really a 2-man pattern.
2-man route, yeah.
And then drop. They had more in coverage. So it's like, now I'm not absolving DJ. What he did was egregious. It's egregious. You got to make a decision quickly, son. You got to make a decision quickly. Worst case scenario for me, take the safety. Just take the safety.
Right.
Take the safety. But you know what? You saw what you would call it was covered, and you were starting to pump that way. Throw it in his direction, high, out of 10 feet over his head, out into the sideline. Just do that.
Right, or at his feet,
or at his feet. One of the two. Yes.
Right.
That's something. When people say his ability to process quickly, that's fair. That's fair. And then that's panicking. You cannot have your quarterback panicking in a situation like that. Because if he panics, that means everybody else is going to panic on that field. Everyone. But great pandemonium. Great topic to bring up. Great point.
I got some funny ass shit for y'all. Oh yeah. So somebody decided it was in their best interest.
You tapping in, bro.
What's good with it, Mosley? Somebody decided it was in their best interest to name the top 30 starting shooting guards to come into this season. I don't know if you got NYG, you got to the basketball portion of this pod yet?
We talk basketball, but we kind of like all over the place a little bit here.
Oh yeah, navigating. All right, let me navigate the shit again.
Ain't nothing really sticking tonight,
so I want to make sure y'all ready for this. Oh man, this ought to be a dandy.
You said 2 guards, right?
Yes. Yeah. So, this has been bothering me and Breeze for most of the day, for most of the last 24 hours. But I'll read it off. So at number 1, you got D Book. Number 2, you got Spider. Number 3, you got Ant-Man. Number 4,
Go ahead.
Number 4, you got Kyrie. Number 5, this is where I got disgusted. You got Mikal. Number 6, you got Desmond Bain. Number 7, Derek White. Number 8, Zach LaVine. Number 9, Devin Vassell from the Spurs. Number 10, CJ McCollum for the Pelicans. Number 11, you got the kid from the Hornets, who was the rookie, Brandon Miller.
Oh, Brandon Miller.
Number 12, you got KCP. He's now on Orlando.
Number 13, you got Jalen Green from the Rockets. Number 14, you got Caruso, who's now on OKC. Number 15, you got Cam Thomas. Number 16, blew my mind. You got Terry Rozier. You number 17, you got Austin Reeves. Number 18, Jordan Poole. Number 19, Colin Sexton. Number 20, Bogdan Bogdanovic from Atlanta.
Mhm.
Number 21, Shaden Sharp from Portland. 22, you got the kid Ivy from the Pistons. 23 from the Warriors, you got Pajemski. 24, Nembhard from the Pacers.
Mhm.
25, Kelly Oubre from the Sixers. 26 from the Bucks. I believe this is Gary Trent Jr. 27, Terrence Mann. 28, Kevin Herter. 29, Christian Braun from the Nuggets. And number 30 is Toronto Raptors Grady, the white kid.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Grayson Allen, isn't Grayson Allen the shooting guard for the Bucks?
No,
I
he's
don't
for the
know. I don't think he's starting. I think this is depth chart. I think this is like depth chart type of.
He's on the
I
Suns.
think
He's on the
Yeah,
Suns.
he's on the Suns.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
on the Suns.
he's on the Suns.
So
Hold on,
who did they have from the Suns as a shooting guard?
D Booker.
Devin Booker.
D-Book.
Mm.
It's like they're crossing.
See, I always thought
They-
Booker
they-
was
they-
a small forward. That's
Why
why.
is Kyrie?
Yeah,
I thought he was too, but apparently they're going to start. Who did they just get from Washington? What's the kid? He used to play for Memphis. He was backing up John Morant.
Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones. So they got Tyus Jones at that point guard spot. At the 3, they're gonna go. They're gonna go with they got him from us. Royce O'Neal. They're gonna go
No,
with.
but
Royce
wait a
O'Neal.
minute. You have whatchamacallit who you got from Washington
They
also.
got they got Bradley Beal. They're gonna have Bradley Beal coming off the bench. I think.
What?
Yo,
Hmm?
coach, listen,
Hold on, $50 million
I'll
coming off the bench.
coach. Wait.
No.
Oh,
Go
coach,
ahead,
coach.
Leaf.
Oh, hey, listen, don't shoot me.
No, I'm not shooting you, bro.
I'm just reporting this. So apparently, they're looking for more bench depth. That's what they're looking for. So Bradley Beal and Grayson Allen coming off the bench, they believe that is a plus for them. Don't shoot me.
No,
Whether it is
bro.
or whether it ain't.
Yeah.
Remind
You know what?
remind you, they got Budenholzer now. As the new coach. They got Budenholzer from the Bucks.
Right.
So I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit more space and pace. Royce O'Neal can he can give you a little bit of good defense, some good shooting. They got a point guard in Tyus Jones. He was averaging 7 assists to 1 turnover last year.
That's a good pickup.
And yeah, that's a great pickup. And they got him for some low shit. They got him for like maybe
The same thing we pay Campaign, $3 million.
exactly $3 million. So they're looking to add more bench depth. This is what I'm told. To add more bench depth,
I get
they're
it.
looking at Bradley Beal and whatchamacallit coming off the bench. Who's making 50
Grayson Allen.
Wow.
and Grayson Allen. So,
All right,
I
so
don't know.
that's why now it understands why Booker's the 2 guard in this context. I get it.
Exactly.
Now, in terms of this, I'm sorry, Ant-Man is number 1. I'm sorry.
I got Ant-Man number 2. I got Ant-Man number 2. I mean, I don't mind if you got him number 1. I'm not gonna argue. I got him number 2. I think Spider came off a magnificent year on the past year. I got Spider number 1 for now.
I can go with that. I
got him number 1 for now. Book hasn't shown me nothing since.
And then CJ McCollum, you had him at what 11?
10. I had him at 10.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about Mikal Bridges, man. Like,
Bridges at 5. I'm going to put CJ McCollum over him. I'm sorry.
Bridges not more mainly like
okay, all right. So let me name you the names that's above Bridge. That's right above Bridges. So Bridges is at 5. Bain is at 6 from Memphis.
Yes,
Derek White is at 7 from the Celtics. Number 8, you got the Celtics. You got Zach LaVine, and number 9, you got Devin Vassell from the Spurs. So you cool with putting any of them over Bain?
Wait a minute.
Over
Derek,
McCarron?
you could probably see.
Hold on. Where's
I mean,
Kyrie?
Derek White is all defensive team. So
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I can understand Derek White. He was just in the Olympics, you know. He had, and he did win a championship. So my whole point is, first and foremost, CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum is too low. He's way too low. All those other guys over him.
well, no. To the respect, CJ McCollum been playing point guard the last couple of years for the Pelicans.
But you're moving him to two. You're moving him to two, and that's his natural position. What was he doing in Portland? What was he doing in Portland as a two guard?
Two guard.
He was doing damage in Portland.
And that's my point.
Two guard, though.
No. But I understand. But it's been a long time since he's been at that position. Now, since he got traded, since that time, mind you, that was like 2-3 years ago.
Right.
So I'm guessing they're going off of that. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Whoever made this list is going off of that.
I get it. I just like I said, I'm putting CJ. If that's the case, over all those guys, CJ McCollum was over those guys right there. Now we want to sit here and pick in parts, and you know, you want to move Derek White up. Okay, I'm fine moving Derek White up. Desmond Bain.
Why is Kyrie on the list? He's a point guard.
No. Kyrie is going to be starting. These are starting two. Okay, these are starting two. So they're going by depth.
Think about Dallas. Who's the point guard over there? That's Luka.
That's why, man. This NBA get on my nerves these days, man.
Wait, Kate. What do you consider Luka then? What do you
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is Kyrie's a point guard. Luka's like a combo, what you call it. He's not. I mean, he's like a small forward.
I think Luka kind of a jack of all trades.
Right. You gonna say he's a point forward? What's up, Lou?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pandemonium. Did you send that to me, bro?
Yeah, I read it. You wasn't on this stream. I read it out.
I greatly appreciate that, my brother, for real. But real niggas do real things. When I put the word out that my shit got taken, my niggas come back to me with results. You know
oh shit, dude! Damn.
Facts.
My niggas come back to me with results, and I ain't gonna say no more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, Lou. So,
great, bro.
You smack them ninja watches all over the place, Lou. That's what I like.
yeah, definitely. But coach, I understand what you and Kay was talking about. Like from 1 through 10, you could rearrange like the whole 1 through 10. Now everything after that, I'm cool. I'm cool with Brandon Miller at 11. I'm cool with KCP at 12. I'm cool with Jalen Green at 13. I'm cool with Caruso at 14 because he was a bench. He was on the bench most of Chicago. I'm cool with Cam Thomas at 15. I don't know why Terry Rozier is on here. Because I think that's supposed to be.
Guard.
And I still.
Yeah, I don't know who they got playing point guard over there. I didn't look at the depth chart. All these teams.
Where?
Miami. He's not the point guard over there.
Who's not the point guard?
He is the point guard over there. They gave up. They gave up Vincent. Who was the point guard?
Vincent went to the Lake.
They don't have Kyle Lowry no more because they gave him up.
You're right.
I like I said, I don't know the depth chart. If I'm looking at if I can find if I can find a website with like potential depth charts,
let me see what the Heat
or whatever, potential starting lineups, or whatever, or something like that. Maybe he's at the 2. I don't know, but like as far as I know, whatchamacallit is the starting 2 guard of this team. That's Tyler Hero.
No, but see for Miami, Terry Rozier is the point guard. He's the starting point guard, and Tyler Hero is the shooting guard.
Okay.
Rozier,
exactly.
Rozier's a point guard. I don't know why they keep putting at the 2 guard. He's a point guard.
Yeah. I'm looking at the depth chart. So it has Terry Rozier at the 1. And Tyler Hero at the 2. So this list should kind of be rearranged because Tyler Hero is not 16. No, and that's where they got Terry Rozier at.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. You know, again, whoever does it say? Where did you get this from?
It's a dude by the name of Quincy Hoops.
Okay, that's Quincy Hoops list. Okay.
Yeah.
Top
So
30.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
look,
Again, that's his opinion, and then you know what? That's his opinion. I disagree with some of the what you
listen.
call it.
All I know is Breeze sent this to me earlier, and he said, "Yo, I need you on the show later on tonight."
And Brandon Miller's he's a small forward.
Brandon Miller is starting at the 3 this year.
I mean, he's been a small forward. He's 6'9".
I mean, well, he was a small forward last year. I know that for sure, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure of their depth chart. Hold on, let me look at their depth chart. So, no. You're wrong. They got Brandon Miller starting.
Tells me. We ain't got a lot of superstar shooting guards in this league no more.
The shooting guard position is plummeting.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, everything that shooting guard and the small forward technically are wing players. Even some of the power forwards are wing players, and that's what is classified. So,
and that's what get muddy.
I'm looking at Charlotte's starting five is LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and Josh Green from Dallas.
Josh Green.
They got him as a small forward. He's a shooting guard. And
I think
is the power forward. Miles Bridges is the power forward at 6'5" or 6'6".
I think they want Brandon Miller taking more shots. So I mean, I think Josh Green. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just looking at ESPN potential depth charts, and Gary Trent Jr. is looking to start because I don't think they're going to start Chris Middleton at the 2. That's what it says they're going to do.
And how much is Middleton getting paid too? Isn't he getting like 35, 40 mil?
Middleton, he getting damn, what is Middleton getting? Middleton getting a chunk.
Yeah. Yo, this is telling me a lot that these NBA teams are moving guys with serious money to come off the bench. That's crazy.
But yeah, and it is crazy, but I think it's one of those things, Coach, where it's like, okay, he got 50 million maybe, and then he got an option, and then he's probably gonna pick up that option, or so somebody maybe with like a 1-year deal, maybe that's left with like 40 or 50 mil, something like that. So it's not like we haven't seen it before. We seen Russ do it for the Lakers when he was making 40 in his last year. So it's not like we haven't seen it. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if the team is looking for more bench depth, a la Phoenix, then Bradley Beal and Grayson Allen might be their best bet off the bench.
I mean, you have Beal coming in and going up against second string or second unit guys. Yeah, you're right. You know, that would be to their advantage. And, you know, so I understand the logic and the concept of it. So, you know, which in coaching perspective is smart. You know, you use your players wherever, but
Chris Middleton is getting 31 mil this year, and he got an option for 34 mil coming into 2025, 26 season in. So I mean, hey, listen, I'm not sold that Chris Middleton is coming off the bench. They want to start him and Taurean Prince instead of him and Gary Trent Jr., who I think Gary Trent Jr. is just a better player than Taurean Prince. That's what I think. That's just to me. So I don't know how that's going to go. I think Milwaukee got a little bit better depth with those two players. Both of those players is pretty good on both sides of the ball. But yeah, it's some of the like potential lists that I looked at in terms of depth charts. I'm looking at a lot of the stuff. I'm just like, yo, what is going on? Wait, some of these players are playing 2 guard, and some of these players are looked at as 2 guards. Mikal is definitely starting at the 2 this year. So,
yeah, we know that. We know that. You got OG.
Okay, OG is going to be at the 3. Julius Randle going to be at the 4. Okay, so I understand that.
But I could see him starting at the 2 guard from Milwaukee, though. I could see him.
Desmond Bain over Derek White. I'm not putting no logic into that. Derek White been all defensive.
He did it. He's done his thing. You have to respect what he's done. Desmond Bain, yes, I can understand that. You know, it's you know.
Sure, Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and you was talking about Jaylen Brown. and Jaylen Brown is going to be starting 3 just because
Mm-hmm.
Derrick White is occupying him and
Mm-hmm.
Drew is occupying the backcourt, and they gonna move Tatum to 4 because Tatum is a better rebounder at the 4, and he could create more space because he
Appreciate you,
spread the
Irvin,
floor a little
man.
bit more.
Thanks for the
So
So
shout out
thanks for
Irv.
the sub,
Yeah,
man. Appreciate you
so
subscribing.
I mean, other than that, I think the only thing that really messed this list up is the fact that Terry Rozier is at 16 and he's not starting at 2. So
Mhm.
the whole list is basically bugged just off the strength of that. Like
Yeah.
everybody after Terry Rozier, I'm cool with. Like you got Austin Reeves at 17, you got Jordan Poole at 18, Colin Sexton at 19, Bogdanovich from Atlanta at 20, Shaden Sharp at 21. I think Shaden Sharp should be starting too. Ivy at 22, 2 from the Pistons. Pajemski at 23, Nemhard at 24, Kelly Oubre. Yeah, so I'm cool
It's
with
not.
like with the
No.
other half of the list.
You got Cunningham. That's right. Because I was saying Ivy
Yeah,
is a point guard, but yeah, you got Cunningham. So
Cunningham is gonna be running 1. So
yeah.
On the road to
I don't know
stitches and
which.
surgeries. Real ninjas do real things. On the
Yes, they
road to
do.
stitches and surgeries.
Diamond
Real
rings.
ninjas do real
What the
things.
what the former Jammer Yankees?
I know.
Well,
Right?
what happened? What's going on with the Yanks, man?
On the way too, though, I just want to repossess some of my tools. I'm alive
Top of
and
the 12.
Down 4-3.
The
Four
Yankees,
three.
yeah.
But coach, if you want to get in coach's corner, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. I'm tired.
We're gonna wrap it up
frankly,
early. All right, yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
sorry,
Yeah,
We
my,
like
my,
that.
my
I'm gonna
back
make it real
is-
quick.
My back
It-
kind of
it-
hurting right now.
It's
Okay.
real quick.
Coach, before you go, shout out to the Rutgers women's team. I think I don't know who they got. They got some girl. They said she's like the female version of Jamal Crawford. I don't know how true
Oh
that
yeah,
is.
yeah. She
No,
came.
you don't do that coach's corner.
No, I know. Keomi Miller. She's from Jersey, though. I told y'all before
So
earlier.
coming in the stream late, trying to keep it going this time is Leaf. Want to make sure y'all
I got you, Lou, man. Come on, man. You ready to, Lou ready to go to sleep already? Wake your ass up. Like,
We're
come on.
gonna wrap
Lou
this
said it's
one
not
up,
me
man.
this time. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, I got to get out of here, man.
All right,
No
cool.
problem.
Go ahead, coach. Take it away.
Coach, man.
I'm gonna make it real quick. It's not gonna be long.
Yeah, I got you, man. Give me 1 second here. Just a second.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tapping in. I'm gonna go through real quick, just real quick. Not going too deep into it today. Going to start with where I always start with the New York Liberties. First and foremost, shout out to the New York Liberty, first team to make it to the playoffs. They did that after beating the Aces in Vegas this past weekend. So, and that was a big game, and New York did their thing by going out to Vegas, and they beat the Aces 79-67. They've been doing this also without Brenija Laney. She's been out for quite some time with the knee issue. So that was a big win because Brenija is their best defender, as well as she's the best 3-and-D player. So, but yeah, kudos to them for making it to the playoffs, being the first team to make the playoffs. So they continue to do their thing. They came back from the Olympics, and Stewie and Sabrina just continue to lead this team. And these two ladies are phenomenal. So shout out to them. I saw a post where someone on Twitter, X, whatever you want to consider it, said legitimately, we need to also put Sabrina in the conversation for league MVP. And, it's like, I sit and I thought about it for a second. But then when I bring up her player stats, where is she? Sabrina. She's played in all 27 games. Well, she played in 27 of 28 games. She did not play today. But she's at 19.9 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, and where's the assists? And six assists per game. So she's literally 20 points a game. What you're muted.
Oh, yeah, nah, I wasn't gonna talk to them. I was just saying, MVP. Wait, well, hold up, MVP conversations.
Just the conversation. You know, they're saying she should be at least in the conversation.
I just want to say, before you move forward, in my personal opinion, this year, I don't think it is a conversation. I think
No,
we
we
might be
know.
looking at
Go ahead.
unanimous.
Oh no! I was just winning it hands down. But you still have to have the conversation. That's what I'm getting at. You can't just say, "Well, it's only her and no one else right now," because you have to be fair about it. And what's to say she doesn't go through a big slump and others step up their game towards the end of the season? I think it would be hard for her to lose it. But the point with Sabrina, she's at least in the conversation, and I think that's legitimate. Just put her in the conversation because of what she's doing, and don't forget she has Stewie on the team. So Stewie's a legitimate MVP finalist or someone who's in the conversation. So for her to do this with Stewie on this roster, that says a lot. So, but again, shout out to the Liberty for being the first team to make it to the WNBA final playoffs. They just beat Dallas today. They have another game against Dallas on Thursday, and then a big game against Connecticut on Saturday. So that's going to be a big one. They play Saturday. They're in New York, and it'll be on NBC at 7:00. So I think I'm streaming that game. So, but yeah, the way the standings are in the WNBA, I'm only going to give you the playoff teams. That's the top 8. I'll include one more because they're right on the border. But you have the Liberty at 1, the Sun at 2, the Lynx at 3, the Aces at 4, the Storm at 5, the Mercury at 6, the Fever at 7, the Sky at 8, and the Dream are like right there. They're starting to get on a roll, and they're starting to beat teams. So, and the Fever, they're really starting to pick it up now. They really are. So they're sneaky good. They're 2 games behind the Mercury for 6. So they're starting to distance themselves away from the Sky, who are at 8. And I'm concerned with the Sky, which is why I included the Dream, because they're starting to struggle, especially after the trade of sending Mabry over to Connecticut. Mabry was that one of the key factors. And now that they don't have any outside shooting, teams are going to start collapsing the paint around Reese and Cardosa and force those other players to beat them from the outside. So this is where Kennedy Carter is going to have to step up and really show her mettle. But again, Saturday is going to be a big game. The Sun, because they did have that trade right before the Olympics, in getting Mabry, we're going to see if it helps them in terms of being staying in second place, because they're 1 game in front of the Lynx for the second seed in the playoffs. So, but that's going to be it. I think today was the trade deadline, and I don't see nothing special happening in terms of the trade deadline. So, but in terms of Rutgers, just wanted to get a little update. Rutgers has had, through everything that Rutgers football has had in terms of respect, they've taken some hard shots these past couple of days. The AD resigned this weekend. It caught everyone out by surprise. Nobody was expecting it. He said that he retired because he spoke to his cardiology team, and they felt it was in his best interest. So everyone's wishing him well. But then there's a picture circulating on social media where he's in Ireland with his wife taking a selfie. So it's like, well, wait a minute, you just resigned and now you're heading out to, not saying he shouldn't have to, but he shouldn't be allowed to, but it seems a little questionable. So what's going on? And you, for an AD to resign right now when your football season is about to start in 2 weeks, it's tough, but they target a lot of ADs who are going to be great in dealing with football and in terms of NIL and fundraising, because that's one of the biggest things any AD is going to have to deal with. So we're going to see what happens. Also, news came out today that devastating news that Mohamed Toure, their starting linebacker, beast of a player, 6-year senior, he blew out his ACL today, and he's done for the season. So they're already dealing with their other starting linebacker coming back from an Achilles, and they're expecting him to be back by the third game. So you're going to be having two guys who haven't started for Rutgers starting, but they're playing in a sense, two cupcake teams in Howard, which is FCS, and Akron, which is of the MAC, and they're basically a terrible team. So, hopefully that'll get them through. So, but that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to give you guys today on Coach's Corner. So, back to you, NYG.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate it.
Coach, man.
Just real quick. Yo, so the best, she's labeled the best female dunker ever already. Her name is Toby Fournier. Just a couple of days ago, she just packed her stuff and she's headed to Duke to play for the Duke women's basketball team.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Rutgers for a second. All right.
No.
Okay.
It was this young lady by the name of Toby Fournier. She's already labeled the best female dunker ever.
That's big because that means coming out of high school, you're taking over Candace Parker's spot.
Exactly. So listen, and there's video footage of her in game dunking almost every game, almost everything. It started in a layup line a couple of years ago in her high school. She was in Canada, and then in her senior year, she was dunking everything.
Okay, she's from Canada. Okay, that's probably why I didn't hear about her.
Said this girl can leap. She can jump.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Maybe we could feature that on the Black Top podcast.
You real
talk
low.
about her a little bit.
You're very low.
Say what?
Me? You talking about me, low?
No, I'm talking about NYG. You're very
Can't hear
loud.
me?
You're the opposite.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
All right.
That's what you.
Mike
My
Jack.
bad, low. Come on, low.
But yeah,
Why you
get
getting at me, low? Come on.
Tell everybody where they can find y'all at, man. You can go around the panel. Go ahead.
YouTube.com/@Leaf4788. Hey, the season is here. Football season is here. I'm ready. Packers, Nets, streaming. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, my man, Big Fan Breezy. He's he's also in the chat. Hit the like and subscribe button to him. Hit the subscribe button to myself, of course, NYG, of course, Coach Ed, of course, my man Lou, and of course, Man Cave over on the far right. Appreciate it, everybody. I'm on stream, man. Me and Breeze, we're gonna have to hit the punching bag on this list, man, real quick, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Okay, bro.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you, Leaf, man. As always, man. I go sub up to Leaf Diggy, man, and Big Fan Breezy, man. Those are my brothers, man. Appreciate y'all, man, as always, man. Good basketball content, man. Good
We
shit,
need
man.
10 subscribers to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network to break that 100 mark. We at 90 right now with over a stack of watch minutes already in just 2 days. Thank you guys for being the most loyal and the realest community on YouTube, man. The Big Blue Crew Sports Network is going to keep grinding and building this brand to bring you nothing but the best, latest, and greatest sports content from different angles that these dudes can't even fathom to think of because they not like us. They not like us. And shout out to everybody who's been showing support, man. The people who super chatted, the people who gave me well wishes and all that. You know what I'm saying? But within 48 hours, this should be resolved better than the first 48. Because when you're a real one rolling with real ones, real shit happens. But subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network as I go on my repossession mission tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm the repo man.
All right. Big Lou, what's good, man? The Man
Appreciate you,
Cave, man. You can find me at the Man Cave podcast on the YouTube channel. You can find me at the Man Cave _S God on Twitter. And like I said, yeah, I should be going live tomorrow, man, around like about 7 o'clock, talking Giants Jets training camp recap, from yesterday. And then also I should be going live on Saturday too, doing our NBA talk, and also I think I'm gonna preview college basketball top 25, man. Start getting that early, see how that go and stuff like that. Get into it, you know. And also coming, like I said, this season gonna be doing a lot of college basketball and NBA stuff, Knicks content, things like that. So gonna look forward to that, man, as we try to grow this channel, Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. If you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe to that, man, and subscribe to everybody on the panel right here. Big Lou, G Nation, Inside Sports, mine's the Man Cave Podcast. Right above me, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, and you already know Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG, and also Big Pat Sports Talk, Miz in the Midday, and Mac the Giants, other Big Blue content creators and stuff like that. Man, just go subscribe to everybody. Yeah, Classified 3F with Joe. Go subscribe.
Because he got high. Because he got high.
Coach, Coach? What you got going on rest of this week?
Everything, everywhere. Don't sleep.
Yeah, no, I think I got 3 shows to do tomorrow. I got I got
3 tomorrow, just tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, pick and roll. I got pick and roll podcast. I got doing it for the R, and then somebody from the crew is gonna be doing something tomorrow night, right?
Yeah,
that's 3 shows.
Yeah,
that's 3 shows tomorrow. On Wednesdays is my busiest one.
You gonna have to change the name on doing it for the R. You gotta specify that the last phrase ain't Kelly.
Oh
no, yo, Lou. You better watch it, because I will come down there and I will smack your ass around because you try to disrespect my Rutgers Scarlet Knight. That's doing it for the R.
Disrespect the Rutgers Scarlet Knight. I'm trying to save you from people assuming.
No, but that's not even R. Kelly. That's Rakim doing it for the R. You know better than that.
That's the original R. Okay.
Thank you. That's why I did that, because I'm a big. But you gotta
put the small print, because these new generations don't even know who the original R is.
True.
But I don't want to reference it. It's about Rutgers. So and if you look at the logo, see, not motherfucker, you really want to go there with me now? Wait a minute. God damn it. No. All right, there you go. See, that's doing it for the R. All right. See,
he locked up, so now.
But you see all this. There's no mistaking what it's for. You know it's about.
Just messing with you, bro.
No. I know. But yeah. Thursday, I'm doing full court press about WNBA. Friday, I got reading attack and the Black Top. Mm-hmm. Saturday, I have the halftime coaching adjustment show, as well as I should be streaming the Liberty game Saturday night. I think I have that already set. Let me just double check that. Do I have that set? Yeah, I have it set for Saturday night. Yeah, I have Liberty Sunset on Saturday. So, but yeah, I have that already set. Sunday is Giants Conversation. And then Monday, another Reading Attack sports show live. So you see where I'm always going. And I'm going to probably try and add another one. I'm going to try and add another one so I can put onto the network too. So, so I already got the Reading Attack going onto the network. So I got a lot I'm going to try and add to the network also. So there you go. Oh, and you can find me. You can find me here, Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports, on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Skies Papa 72. Even right next to the name, I even spelled it out and made sure everybody understands, so there's no mistaking what it is. You can find me at Ed Gladney on TikTok, and Don't Sweat the Technique on Instagram. And what is my Facebook? My Facebook is Ed Mel Gladney. EDDMELL Gladney. So there you go. You can
Got them
find
all
me all
covered,
over the damn
coach.
place. Yeah.
Got it covered, bro.
You got them all covered, man. Appreciate
Shout out to
Pandemonium with a
Pandemonium.
$5 super chat. Says bet all your overs on DJ and the Giants. All right.
Hey, Tudor, I'm sorry
Take
about that,
advice on
man.
that.
I don't know how that happened. But thank you, Pandemonium. Thank you, everybody in the chat, man. You guys are the realest fan base, the realest Giants community on YouTube, man, hands down. Rock with us, man. We're gonna continue to build this brand for you, man. Hit
I
that
wanna
subscribe button for
rock with
Unpopular Opinion
you
Sports.
all night.
Rock
Get you
it.
into the
All right. Hit that
moonlight.
subscribe button for Coach Ed Gladney, for Man Cave, for Unpopular Opinion Sports, Big Pat Sports Talk, Classified 3F with Joe, Miz in the midday, Man Cave, Mac the Giants fan, Wales the New Jersey, and of course the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, newly created centralized location for all of your Big Blue Crew Sports Network needs. Go hit that sub right now, man. The link is in the chat right now. We need 10 more to get to 100. You heard?
Yes, sir.
That's right, man. You heard the man. 10 more to get to 100. Let's get this out here. Let's share this on all your social media platforms. Let's help this channel grow. Let's help this network grow. We are
I have
doing big
1,700
things
subscribers.
out
There's
here.
no reason all of y'all shouldn't go over there and sub right now. When you watch this video, go subscribe to the Big Blue
All
Crew
right.
Sports Network on YouTube. We should have 1,700 subs tomorrow.
Plus some. All right. That's all we got for tonight, man. Oh yeah, you can catch me at Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG22 on Twitter. Also, Giants Conversation Sunday. That's where we get it in at, man. That show is popping. You know what I'm saying? That's the pregame show. You know, hey man, I think we could be better than these big network pregame shows.
And for
man.
all
We
you
keep
foreigners who'd like to
keep
be up
getting it on.
early in the
You know
wee
what I'm
bit
saying?
hours in the morning on Sunday, yeah? Tune
Yeah,
into Big
right.
Pat Sports Talk and Unpopular Opinion Sports as they call all of the foreign games across the pond, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but definitely catch me there. Definitely catch me here, Heart of the City, Tuesday night. Catch me Blacktop Podcast Friday night. And I got a lot of different content coming out for you. Got the AFC West. That is going to drop here probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that AFC West preview. And I'm going to get in the rest of the NFL previews for y'all. So, a lot of big things coming out here to the Big Blue Crew. Definitely sub, man. And until next time, man, we got to hit y'all with the deuces. Peace.
Peace.